So today is what, day 13? Excuse me, 13. Um, and I'm inside today on the couch. Um, it's kind of nice out, but I don't want to hear I got my back door open. I don't want to hear other people's air conditioning going off. It can be kind of annoying. So I am on my couch in my pajamas. Right, 5 things you hate about the world here. And after you do that, you're supposed to slam the book shut and throw it across the room. 5 things I hate about the world. War. People fighting over land for religious reasons or, things that have been going on forever and ever and ever. How women are treated in other countries, females are treated. That's mostly because of their religion. Um, they get murdered for embarrassing their families and things like that. That's a whole big topic. Um, People starving across the world. I mean, God, nobody should be starving. Kids, women, adult men. Nobody should be going hungry. Um, um, that's 3. Um, Racism. Try not to think of my country in itself, but um, dictatorship. People not actually caring about what's good for their people of their country, or just doing whatever it is they want to do, and yeah, that can go for a lot of countries. So there's that. Now pick it up and write 10 things you love about the world too. Oh, okay, love about the world. Um, it's got several different um, places you can live with different. Wow, I can't even think right now. I'm trying to think of the right word. You got the jungles, you got the deserts, you got the beaches. It's not all the same all over the world. Different environments. There you go. There's animals, and I think they're better than humans too. There are people who are compassionate and understanding and empathetic. They're good people, along with bad people. Not everything is bad. About the world. Music. You can make music. You can make music on rocks. You can make music sounds on pretty much any surface, any object or item. So you can make music anywhere, and that's kind of cool. Um, I do love that there's different people with different ways of viewing the world. Because if everybody thought like me, it would be kind of boring. You know. That's 5. I love that there's still countries that cherish and don't ostracize their elderly, and want to learn from them. Don't just push them away in retirement homes and forget that they exist. the different cultures that are out there in the world that you can learn from, the different food. Um, Technology like the internet and smartphones, they have their good and their bad things about them. I wouldn't know a good portion of the people that I consider friends right now without the internet. So I can't say the internet is all bad. I think it just depends on how you use it and how much you're on it. Um, but if you utilize it for purposes that are beneficial to you, then it's more good than bad. Um, I have friends that I've known since MySpace that I've actually met some of them and continue to keep in contact with the ones that I haven't met in person yet. Those are the people that I actually met through music. Um, yeah, but yeah, and then I think that's 9 and one more. I love that there are different seasons. I mean, I don't barely see 2 seasons, but you have 2 different seasons. You have 4 different seasons, so um, it's not always the same. So, yeah, I think that is as good as I can do for. What are you doing? You just showing me a picture of you? Okay. Rock on, Dom. Alright. When you're angry, scribble here until you break through the page. When this book is plucked and fallen apart, get some tape and put it back together. Remember, broken things are beautiful. Broken things and broken people. They are beautiful. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh, do I want to do this? This might be a little more deep than I want to spend time on today. So we will do that one tomorrow because it looks like it's quite a bit. Okay. Yeah. I will see you tomorrow. I got to go clean my carpet because my dog had a sensitive stomach for a few days, and I think she's better now. So I get to go. I have a carpet cleaner machine. I get to go do that right now. That's gonna be fun. All right, my friends. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, I forgot I'm supposed to do these daily things, right? Okay, so day 2. Tell me how you feel. Just off the top of my head. How do I feel? I feel I feel frustrated waiting to get my test results for if you don't know, if you're new here, you never watched this, I got diagnosed with breast cancer a few months ago, and I had surgery to remove the lump was uh, that was found, and then along with that, there were 2 lymph nodes which are located underneath your under your arm, like below your armpit. Getting the results back from that is taking a while. That was in June. It's now mid-August, almost the end of August, and so that's kind of frustrating. But I know that they removed all the cancer. So, like when they remove the lump, say the lump is like that big, like the size of a pea, right? So they take the lump out, but then they scrape away tissue around the lump. So if any cells have been contaminated, spread into the tissue beyond the lump, They take a certain amount and then they test that. When they did that, my surgeon told me that the tissue they had taken out, they'd taken out enough where the cells are clear. So, no more cancer in my breast. As far as the lymph nodes, only they took out two. I think she said one of them had a very small amount of spreading that had just started, and because of that, they're waiting to see if I need chemo. Before that, the month before, there was no spreading. I was just going to need radiation for sure. So radiation for 6.5 weeks, daily. It's not very long, like 5 or 10 minutes. It's not very long at all. But it is 5 days a week. And then the chemo, it could be your standard chemo, or it could be pills. They have pills now. So because we're waiting on that, chemo comes first, and that's why I am in limbo. So I would like to get that started, but like I said, the cancer has been removed, so I'm not like stressing about that. I would just like to get this crap done, you know. So that, other than that, I'm good on that. Like, I was mostly freaked out that this lump, because I noticed it in October of last year. So it took several months to get to the point where they could remove it. So once I got that done, I'm good. So let's see, what else am I feeling? I sound like I sound like such a sappy girl. I'm not used to sitting here thinking about a guy. I'm totally not. But the friend, the guy that I talked about before, um, see, he doesn't live here. He lives in a different country, totally different country, and not Canada either. Like a different continent. Okay, other side of the world. Which is bizarre. I've known him for a long time. I thought he was cute, but like I, like I said before, I didn't think he would like me. But the fact that he's not American is probably one of the reasons why I like him, because he doesn't act like every other guy, you know. So my thing is like, how do you have an online if somebody likes you back? What? How does that work online? Like, you call yourself what? Because you can't go on a date. So what would you do? One of you would ultimately maybe have to move, right? That's a big move. And I'm not saying that's anywhere near what I'm at or him, but ultimately, if things worked out, what would you do? One of you would have to move. Otherwise, you're just never gonna meet, and that that's torture. So would I move to a different country? If if it was for the right person, would I move for him? That's a big question. If things worked out, yes, I would. I would move to a different country for him. I would. But that's not anywhere close to being something that could happen. Like, I got my health stuff to get squared away, and I don't even know how you would move to another country. You know how hard it would be for me to even move to a different state, much less another country. Ooh. And then I would be an immigrant in a different country. That's weird. But today, thinking about it, yes, I would move to a different country for him. I like him that. I care about him that much or whatever. Oh, boy. Okay, shut up, Mel. Hey, shut up. I sound like a sappy girl. Okay, so the next thing is now stand in front of a mirror and repeat after me. What am I going through right now? Will it matter in a year? Will it matter in a month? Will it matter in a week? Both of those issues that I mentioned, yeah, I think they would. I mean, the health, of course. Hopefully, this is my only, go around with cancer. I had the genetic testing done, and what they do is they take your DNA and they have these, I don't know how to explain it, but there's certain markers or whatever in your DNA that they have figured out where they can know if, say, because I got diagnosed with breast cancer, am I at risk because of my family history and everything? Am I at risk because cancer is on both sides of my family? Um, am I at risk for other types of cancers like colon cancer, kidney, liver, leukemia, whatever, any kind of cancer? I came back negative for every other kind of cancer, so that's excellent. I was scared about that. And then there's a gene because it is breast cancer. There's a gene that you they test. It's called the BRCA gene, and there's there's two different types. There's BRCA1 and then BRCA2. And I could be saying it wrong. If I'm saying it wrong, then flip it around. I think BRCA1 is the gene where you're at a risk for breast cancer returning. BRCA2 is the one where you're not, I believe. It's been a few months. I tested negative for BRCA1, so the BRCA2 is what I have. So because of that, they didn't recommend doing a mastectomy or a double mastectomy, which is where they remove one or both of, your breasts. So I got fortunate with that. They just removed the lump, and there's only one lump, and then the lymph nodes. So in a year, a week, a month, yeah, that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to be on top of for like the rest of my life because it just is. And then the 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 guy thing. Will it matter in a year? I mean, I would hope so. I think he'd be around still. I would hope so. Would I be any closer to being able to move? I don't know. That's a big question. Or would he move here? He said he's always wanted to move here too, but I don't know. That is a ways down the road, and I don't know why I'm even putting this in this video. Wow. Get myself in trouble doing these videos. Um, I don't know if he watches, and if he watches, oh boy. If he's watching, hi. Yeah. So those are the two issues that are currently going through my mind, and he's got his own stuff going on right now. So, you know, we're all adults and we have our own lives and things that are going on that don't make moving easy for anybody. So we will see what happens with that, maybe, if anything. But would I move? Yes. If you ask me, yes, I would. Especially where he's at, yes, I would. Would it be easy? Probably not. I've never even looked up how you would do that, like immigration, and like I would need what, I don't know if they call it the green card there or what, or I don't know. That would be very, what, a visa, or I've never traveled, so I don't even have a passport. So I know that that takes a few months to get. So and it's not cheap. Um, yeah. So I haven't even taken that step. So yeah. All right. That is enough of me babbling and embarrassing myself. It's a good thing I'm not on camera because I can feel my face is all red. So, all right, I'm gonna go now. See you tomorrow. Bye.